for Rory McIlroy. He's finally done it.
We all witnessed one of the greatest moments in recent sporting history when Rory managed to snag the Masters with that final putt on the last playoff hole. That got me thinking, how did he get to where he is? What does his training schedule look like on a daily basis? And what would happen if an amateur golfer like myself followed his exact training schedule for 30 days? Well, we're gonna find out in this video.
Here's the plan. Step 1, set a baseline. I will play 3 rounds of golf over the next few days to see where I am.
That's a good part.
I will also measure my weight and driving distance to see exactly where I currently am in my golf game and physical condition. Step 2, train like Rory for a month. I will be focusing on 3 areas: his gym routine, his diet, and his golf routine. Step 3, test the results after 30 days. We'll see if there have been any physical changes and whether my golf game has improved. Let's get right into it. I just played 3 different courses. Sandown Golf Club, where I shot an 81, Mitcham Golf Club, where I shot a 79, and the Buckinghamshire, a championship level course, where I shot a 82. This put my golf starting point at an average score of 80.67 with 50% driving accuracy and 50% greens in regulation. But I still wanted to find out a baseline for how far I hit the ball.
One of the tools that we're gonna see to measure how much I improve as well, because of all the gym work, is my driver distance. So before we get started, I'm just gonna hit 3 drives now and get average carry and average distance with my current driver. And we'll see where we are at the end of it alongside of the golfing. Or just straight left. Okay, so we've hit 3 drives. So 223 flat carry, 245 total. That's where we're at right now. Happy? Yeah, I mean, that's just standard, isn't it? You think I should enter a long drive competition like me?
And finally, the last step was to check how my weight will change.
86.5. Okay, that is the starting number.
Okay, it's currently 7 o'clock in the morning and Rory wakes up early and does his exercise in the morning. So I guess for the next month, I'm gonna be waking up early, and I am not a morning person. Anyone who knows me will tell you I love sleeping in, and I can't speak to people until I've had my coffee. So gotta get used to this. Rory's training has got 2 elements to it. Every single day, he does some form of physical exercise, and he works on some aspect of his golf game. So, alongside dieting like him, I'll be doing both of those things, and that will be my routine going forward.
So I signed up to the gym for the first time in years.
All week.
And so I made my way down there. The first step of training like Rory is following his gym routine. After some extensive research, I managed to put together a gym plan, which is what Rory follows during the golf season. 3 strength days, push, pull, and leg day. Alongside this, Rory also does cardio twice a week to keep his weight in check, so I'll be doing the same. But after just 3 days of following Rory's gym routine, I started running into an issue with my golf training. For the golf training element, I followed all drills which I could find on the internet on Rory. I split them up into putting, chipping, approach, woods, and on-course lessons, mixing one form of physical exercise with one form of golf on each day. But on the 3rd day, I instantly hit the difficulties of training like Rory and hitting golf balls at the same time.
I think I've run into the very first problem. Rory goes to the gym a lot, and I don't. And my chest and arms are so sore from the gym that I can't really do a full swing, or it hurts every time. I was hitting the ball really well, but I can only hit like 60 balls, I think I hit. My body's in just too much pain. So my body's got to get used to training the amount of weight training that Rory does. And then hopefully it adjusts in the next 2-3 days and gets used to it, because my chest and arms are so sore. But yeah, I can't stop.
I tried to power through it, but I was really starting to feel the impact on my game. Especially on day 7, when I played another round to see where I was at.
It's crazy how sore I am from going to the gym after not going to the gym for so long.
I actually don't feel like I'm hitting the ball any further or any better than I was before yet, just because I can't fully extend my body in the movement. Even yesterday when I played the 18 holes, I shot a worse score than I did in the 3 rounds beforehand. And I think a lot of that was down to the fact that my muscles were aching and I just didn't feel like I had a full rotation in my body. I wasn't going to just get on with it like this. I looked up foam roll exercises I could do to combat the pains I was having. And to my surprise, it was actually helping. On day 10, I had my first breakthrough with golf.
Oh my God, this would be second try. That's insane.
The putting drill, which I had struggled with on day 1, I managed to complete on my second attempt, and honestly, it felt amazing.
Is my putting actually getting better? I'm improving something.
Have you called mum and dad yet?
I have.
What did they say?
Mum couldn't stop crying.
The third element of becoming Rory is the diet. Over the next 30 days, I will be eating only lean meats, trying to cut out carbs as much as possible, and taking the same supplements as Rory.
All right, here's breakfast: Scottish oats and 1 scoop of protein powder each morning.
He also weirdly doesn't like eggs, so I guess no more eggs for me.
The supplements which Rory takes is 1, creatine.
Take 10 grams before I work out, and then I take 10 grams at some other point during the day.
And then second of all, I'll be taking protein powder. Every single morning, I will make myself some oats and add protein powder to it and have a high protein based diet.
I usually love eating fast food and get takeaway meals regularly. So to stop myself from doing this, I'll be getting a set of ingredients delivered to me so I can cook a different protein heavy and low carb dinner each night.
Mediterranean lamb harissa with couscous.
I actually heard that was Rory's favorite meal.
What do you think of my cooking abilities?
It was pretty good.
I was feeling good from all the healthier eating, but I was also cutting back on drinking, as Rory doesn't drink alcohol whilst he's in tournaments. There was plenty of situations where I wanted to drink more, living in central London where I was missing out, but I did remember Rory having a soft spot for a bottle of red. So sometimes I did do the same as the great man. After 2 weeks of grinding each day and doing the exercises in the gym, on the course, and in the kitchen, I realized I simply wasn't striking the ball any better, and honestly, I was getting a little frustrated.
Oh God. Just another one. I think I need to actually get professional help and get someone to look at my swing and make it look more like Rory's without me doing it myself. Because I'm putting all the hours in, but it just doesn't feel right.
Even when I went to play my practice round at the Buckinghamshire, I actually shot an 88, which was 6 shots worse than my first round. So I called up the one man who can help us in these situations, golf coach Seb. My main thing here is that I wanted my swing to look more like Rory's, and I felt like I wasn't quite getting there.
Why does my swing not look like Rory McIlroy's?
Okay, yeah, a couple of things. First thing, I will just do it kind of like P2 or like just halfway back in the backswing. I just want you to set your club a little bit more in front of your hands. What you'll see is that your club gets very much on the inside of the hands. So I really want you to start setting the club where when the club's parallel to the ground, the club head is a little bit more in front of the hands here. I want you to really utilize this left arm a lot more and more going to feel like you're going to push away with your left shoulder and left pec.
Seb went into a few more details, and I really felt like I was getting closer to Rory's swing. I asked him how many shots he reckons I can shave off.
I think a few shots is a realistic target.
I'd like to shave off 3 across each round, let's say, so an average of 3 shots.
I think that's ambitious, but I think you can do it.
After the lesson, I finally started seeing improvements. The flight of the ball was looking so much better, and I felt like my swing was actually looking more like Rory's. I kept pushing hard in the gym, doing all the exercises on the golf course, and eating healthy. And finally, started to see some improvement. Then finally, I was getting to the end of the month.
Didn't know I could cover that water. Now I can.
Feeling honestly good about my game. The practice round had also shown that all the elements I was working on were actually improving.
Okay, before I play the same 3 courses again that I played a month ago, I am going to weigh myself again and see where I'm currently at, and then I'm going to go to the driving range and see how much my driving distance has improved.
Okay, let's have a look where we are. 84.2 kilos. That is 2.3 kilos less than I was a month ago.
Okay, we're back at the range 30 days later. I've got my driver out. 3 swings. Let's see if I hit the ball further than I did 30 days ago with all the training I've done on my driver swing, all the gym work, and all the dieting I've done. Let's hope that I haven't just lost weight, but I've also gained distance.
Now, this wasn't the be-all and end-all of have I wasted the last 30 days, but it's truly telling, did I waste my time going to the gym?
Total longest distance, 280 yards. 276 was the least one, which is 10 yards further than I was before. Full speed, 160 miles per hour, significantly quicker than I was before, and all of them high and in play.
Okay, so I am fitter, lighter, and I'm hitting the ball further. Now, to put my money where my mouth is on the golf course.
We are back at Sandown Golf Club. I shot an 80, just over 80, 81 here last time. I am going to try and commit to the new swing that I've built up over time. I'm going to try and commit to all the things I want to do before putting. And let's see, at Sandown Golf Club, after 30 days of training, what my score is. It's raining a little bit, but it was last time too, so it's kind of fair.
Whilst playing the round at Sandown, I could tell I was more comfortable over the ball, and although I was slightly spraying it off the tee still, my ability to get into positions to get up and down really lowered my score.
All right, I have just finished the round at Sandown, and compared to when I played here a month ago, it was significantly better. What was making me better is all the up and downs that I made. There were so many putts from 4 or 5 feet which went in, and chips that got me to within 4 or 5 feet, which I just wasn't doing last time I was here. On the front 9, I was +2, and then on the back 9, when I went around again, I shot +5. So I shot 77, 4 shots better than last time.
The next day, I went to Mitcham Golf Club to see how I'll do there.
Okay, I am now back at Mitcham Golf Club. I shot a 79, which was my best round. Before training like Rory, I actually played quite well here last time because it's very narrow and it's quite easy to lose your ball and get into trouble. So let's see, Mitcham Golf Club, what I shoot today.
Whilst playing at Mitcham, my drive and irons finally came together, and I was actually +1 through 13 holes. But then sadly, I started falling apart with wayward tee shots.
All right! I finished 18 holes at Mitcham Golf Club. I was driving and striking my irons so much better today. And then the last 5 holes, I honestly kind of fell apart, getting a little bit tired, which is surprising, but ended up shooting a 78. So 1 shot better than I was when I played here a month ago, and I let about, I think, +7 on the last 5 holes. So lots of mistakes towards the end, but overall, better than last time.
Now, the final round to play was the Buckinghamshire, which is a championship style course.
I am back at the Buckinghamshire now, the last course, which is a tour level course. I shot an 82 here when I played a month ago, so let's see, final round, what I shoot today.
Honestly, I thought that my game had improved so much that I could not have bad rounds anymore. But as golf often does, it fought back.
It was going straight.
I could not control my club face, and anything I was doing with the driver wasn't working, losing lots of balls and wasting shots. I still had great moments.
Yes!
But honestly, overall, I was poor.
I am seriously struggling off the tee today. I just can't seem to not push the ball all the way out to the right. They're going long, but I'm getting in so much trouble.
In the end, I walked away with a disappointing 88.
So, the reason you guys have all pressed on this video, after 30 days of training like Rory McIlroy, my handicap has dropped by 0 shots. I pretty much scored
exactly the same amount of shots across the 3 rounds as I did a month ago. Sadly, that's down to that very last round I played, but I feel so much healthier. I feel a lot stronger. I lost almost 2.5 kilos in 30 days, and I've increased my driving distance by 13 yards. I know for a fact that I'm a better golfer now than I was 30 days ago. I simply had too many shots go OB in that last round, and it made the score go really high. That's why Rory McIlroy is who he is, because he's got the mental resilience to deal with those situations and not let himself get carried away. I know I only trained like Rory for 30 days, and he is where he is because he's followed a routine like this for years. I have so much respect for him, and I have so much respect for what he's doing in the game of golf. If you enjoyed watching this video, we love making these, so please make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.